Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, Part 66. This is the 66th video in my American Idiom series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you, numbered 326 to 330. But first, I'll give you a chance to guess their meanings. Then, I'll give you the answers along with an additional example for each new idiom. I also recommend that you pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of the answers. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 326. To make or break something. And the example is, Hollywood movie critics can make or break new movies with their reviews. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, to make something a success or a failure. And that's what it means to make or break something. In our example, they are talking about how Hollywood movie critics can make a movie a success or a failure with their reviews. All right, this is very common. All right, it means they can work both ways, right? They can, with a good review, it'll be a success. With a bad review, it could be a failure. All right, here's another example. Our company's board of directors has the power to make or break any of the new products that we produce. All right, similar to our last example, the board of directors here at the company can either approve or reject a new product. And if they approve it, there's a good chance that it could be a success. But if they reject it, it'll never get a chance to be a success, right? Because it will be a failure. So they have a lot of power, like the movie critics. And now for number 327, to get one's feet wet. And the example is, I worked as a substitute teacher for about 6 months just to get my feet wet as a new teacher. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess C, to become used to a new situation? If you did, you are correct. And that's what it means to get your feet wet. Okay? It's like you're jumping into the water and you're just starting to feel how the water is. Okay? The temperature of the water, you could say. Right? They're getting used to something. And in our example, they're talking about how this person worked as a substitute teacher just to get his start. All right? In his career as a teacher. Okay? He got his feet wet by substituting. All right? Here's another example. I got my feet wet in the stock market by investing small amounts of money in a few blue chip stocks. All right, similar to our last example, the person is getting used to a new situation. In this case, the person is getting used to being an investor, right? Instead of investing a lot of money in maybe stocks that they don't know very well, he's investing small amounts of money in a few blue chip stocks. Blue chip stocks are really good stocks, okay? They've been around for a long time and they're like proven stocks. And there's relatively no risk. All right, so the guy is investing conservatively. Now for number 328, never say die. And the example is, her never say die attitude helped her tremendously when she was looking for a job because she was rejected many times before she got hired. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to not get discouraged no matter what happens. All right? We use this a lot when we say never give up. That's what we're saying here, right? Never say die, never quit, no matter how hard it is. And that's what this person did in the example where she had this never say die attitude, where she wouldn't quit. Even though she was rejected many times, she still stayed in there and she got a job. All right? That's what it means to have, in this case, a never say die attitude. Here's another example. When I first met my friend Jay, he could hardly speak English. But with never say die determination, he was able to master the language in a short period of time. All right, in this case, this person's friend Jay had a never say die determination. He was determined, right? Didn't matter how hard it was. He was going to just keep on trying, right? That's what it means to never say die. All right, and now for number 329, a wide berth. And the example is, I usually give that section of the city a wide berth on my way to work because it is very busy during rush hour. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, to avoid or stay away from someone or something. And that's what it means if you give something or someone a wide berth. In this case, the person gave that section of the city on their commute to work a wide berth. They stayed away. They avoided it during rush hour because it was very busy. Okay, that's what it means to give a wide berth to something. Here's another example. I've never felt safe around my cousin's dog, so every time I visit him, I give his dog a wide berth. All right, so this person does not feel safe, right? His cousin's dog, maybe he's growling at him or something. So what does he do? When he goes there, he gives the dog a wide berth. He stays away. He avoids the dog. Got it? And now for our final idiom, number 330. The dog days of summer. And the example is, I love the warm weather in June, but I hate the dog days of summer when they come. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, the hot, sultry days of summer. Those are the dog days of summer. They're usually in August. That's when we usually get the really, really hot days. Okay? And that's what the person's talking about. In June, again, it depends on where you live, but usually in June, let's say the Northeast, where I live, it's usually not as hot as these dog days of summer, as we say. Those are considered the dog days of summer. Here's another example. My aunt has a large swimming pool, and I usually go swimming there every year during the dog days of summer. All right, so when it's really, really hot, or during these dog days of summer, this person goes swimming. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, and please like and share this video to support the channel. And I want you to have a never say die attitude when you're studying idioms. So keep practicing. See you next time.